Saad had always felt like time slipped through his fingers. Every day, he would wake up late, scroll through social media, and delay his prayers until the last minute. He had big dreams, but his days passed without progress. One evening, his grandfather sat beside him and asked, "Saad, do you know what the greatest wealth is?" Saad thought for a moment. "Money?" he guessed. His grandfather smiled. "No, my son. The greatest wealth is time. You can earn money again if you lose it, but time, once it's gone, it never returns." He then recited a verse from the Quran. "By time indeed, mankind is in loss, except for those who believe and do righteous deeds." Surah Al-Asr, 103, 1-3. Saad listened carefully. He had heard this verse before, but he had never truly thought about its meaning. That night, he reflected on his life. He remembered how the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, managed his time so wisely. Despite being the leader of an entire nation, he still dedicated time to his family, worship, and community. Great scholars like Imam Bukhari spent years traveling just to collect authentic hadith. Saad realized that success didn't come from luck. It came from valuing time. Determined to change, he started his mornings with Fajr prayer. Instead of going back to sleep, he used that time to read Quran and plan his day. He set goals for himself, small at first, like limiting social media use and completing tasks on time. Slowly, he began to feel more productive. One day, his friend invited him to a long gaming session. Saad paused. He remembered a hadith where the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Take advantage of 5 before 5. Your youth before your old age, your health before your sickness, your wealth before your poverty, your free time before your busyness, and your life before your death." Tirmidhi. Instead of wasting hours, he chose to spend time learning a new skill. Over the weeks, Saad noticed a change in himself. His prayers were on time, his studies improved, and he even found moments to help others. His heart felt lighter, knowing he was using his time in ways that pleased Allah. One evening, his grandfather saw him reading a book after Maghrib prayer and smiled. "Saad, you have understood the value of time." Saad nodded. He had learned that time was not just about filling hours. It was about making every moment meaningful. From that day on, he promised himself that he would never waste another second. Because time, once gone, never returns.